So we're doing a case study on why being a natural is so difficult. You in the corner, the one who's wearing a grey outfit. No, not you. The pathetic one, the one who's crying for no reason. Would you like to go first? It's just frustrating when you see a hairstyle, you're just like, oh, I'm about to be cute, and then you leave it till last minute, and it doesn't turn out right because your hair is type 4. I love my type 4 hair, but I just want a disclaimer, results will vary. How about you just come out and just say, I just wanted to know, y'all know gas is $6 a gallon, right? Okay, just has that registered. I just want to know with gas, why is a bottle of conditioner? My issue is that you want us to go natural, but you also want us to go broke. I mean, honestly, I don't even know why they have me in here. It's like I'm a professional wash and goer. I did graduate magna cum laude from YouTube University, class of, this is the best I can do. But when I sit there and see a protective style and they have a doctorate in parting. Thank you guys for checking out my skit. I had so much fun filming it. So today's topic is, can your natural hair? So basically what I mean by that is, can your natural hair be defined? Can your natural hair do the tutorial scene? Like, I feel like the biggest issue that we have nowadays is the fact that, like, natural hair is a job. Okay, I already have my 9 to 5, and you got to do this too. So I feel like it's turning into a job, but it's more frustrating. Like the different struggles, at least me from my experience, go through is, first one is a skill set. That was the one with the basketball outfit that I had on. Skill set. I don't know about y'all, but I don't have a bachelor's degree I don't have like a master's or anything in how to do hair. Like, I don't have my cosmetology license. I just see what I can do, see what's in my skill set. Like, if something's I can possibly do it, or if I can at least replicate it to where I'm safe at, So it's just kind of like, I'm doing the best I can, but it does get frustrating because you see certain people do it, and like I said, like, I'm constantly practicing my feet in, I'm constantly practicing my feet in, my feet in braids, and like, even with doing like bulk sprays, I'm also practicing that as well. And I feel like a lot of people feel like, dang, that's too difficult for me. I'll save it to watch it, but you go do it for me, but that's too difficult for me. And I noticed that, because I noticed that same frustration, because some of them I'm just like, and when am I supposed to have time to learn this or even do this, So I think skill set is definitely a good point on what would stop you from, continue being natural. Because I feel like there has been it's me with this English teacher, but I feel like there has been a definite shift towards, going back the easier route, which is relaxer for certain people's situations. But the next point is money. Like I said, you want us to go natural, but you also want us to go broke. And I just feel like, money-wise, like, I didn't go natural to save on money. I went on natural to save on health, And so if I find a product that's really, really good, and it's not one of those things where, people are like pushing it for me to use. But if I find a product that's really, really good, I'm gonna use it regardless, especially if they haven't changed your formula, which is like a big issue, which, of course, I have another video for that about how changing the formula, diluting the product is also, diluting our appreciation for you sticking to your formula as well. But I can definitely say, for money wise, like, it's just crazy to me. Like, whenever, I don't know if you guys do this, but whenever you go to a hotel, you see like the Suave conditioner there, you're just like, you're not gonna have no small product of A, B, and C, because it takes so much money to manufacture, So I can definitely say for sure that money wise, like, conditioner costs this, and you have to do a cleansing product, and you have to buy a special brush, and you have to buy, specific braiding hair, and you have to clean the braiding hair. Like, it's just kind of like But main thing is that natural hair is supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be this thing that you just kind of dread and be like, oh my God, it's a wash day. No, I thought we had more time. But it's just, it's not supposed to be this thing where it doesn't mean this thing where it's like you're just constantly breaking the bank. You know, these are trying times. Even though we have a Gucci belt on it, we are going through a recession. You know, even though we're still wearing a Gucci belt, but we are going through a recession. So when I think of natural, I think of money. You know, so that's why I'm very appreciative to a lot of middle class working class friendly, you know, products out there that I've used before in the past that, you know, everybody can buy. And I feel like when people sit there and say, oh, everybody can buy this, I'm just like, listen. When we say everybody can buy, I mean everybody can buy, not just people who have a lot of money or people who have disposable income. I'm talking about everybody can buy, you know. And then that's going to lead me to my last point is your hair type limit. So I don't know about y'all, but I've had this long saga, you know, I've suched the winds and I've suched left and right, you know, to find the perfect wash and go. And I cannot say I've been successful at it. And like I think I had a professional do a wash and go for like a modeling show that I was in, and I had her do a wash and go on my hair, and I'm still kind of confused on like the benefits of a wash and go, because to me it just feels like, maybe it's because I live in a humid, you know, terrain that the locals call Florida. But I don't know if it's because I live in a humid terrain, but like wash and go just doesn't feel like it would be conducive to hair growth. It seems like it would be conducive to hair breakage, because there's just like, I'm just imagining like all my curls just chilling on each other, you know, just chilling on each other. Like they linked up with it. So they linked up with, like, I just imagine like my hair chilling on top of each other and the curls getting tangled, you know. So that's how I imagine a wash and go. But I don't really sit here and think like, okay, you know, it's just like, I don't sit here and really think like, okay, like I want to do a wash and go, or I want to do a wash and go like right now or whatever. Like I don't really sit there and think like that, you know, because it's just, I don't feel like type 4. Like I've seen it done before nicely. I mean, like I've seen it done before, but it's not without extension and steps. Because to me, a wash and go to me is I wet my hair, I put a product, I maybe put a diffuser for 5 minutes, and I go on with my life. Okay, I go on with my life. Not no, you gotta band it, stretch it, do this, that, and other. I'm just kind of like, I don't really see that as a wash and go. Like it's giving wash and go do the most, you know. It's not really giving me vibes that I can just walk out the house and just go, like, you know. That's my perspective, that's my experience. It's not because like I haven't without trust, but like even when I've seen it done properly, I'm just like, I still feel like you would still have to detangle it again, because you're basically freezing the curls so, you know, they can be more defined. But I feel like wash and go is really beneficial for when your hair is shorter. Like when I first big chopped, I wish I knew how to do a wash and go, because I think that would have helped a lot with keeping the moisture, because wash and go is very good for moisturize. But when your hair is so long and so dense, like the back of my head, like God was working overtime back there. Okay, but the front part is like more, is much more manageable. The back part is just like, let's see how much hair we can squish on this circumference of 10 inches back here. You know, let's see how much hair we can, and he just kept going, you know, just kept going. But I can say those are definitely that. And then, but my thing is that my reminder, I guess my final thoughts to you would be that don't sit there and let this discourage you, you know, because you know how some people will tell you to like, oh my God, my kids are, this is a perfect example. Oh my God, my kids are so annoying. I can't stand them. They don't listen to me, da, da, da. But don't forget, you need to have kids. Like, that's not really a good comparison, because it's just like, you're telling me so many negatives, you know? So that's why, you know, vice versa, I want to, you know, I want to elaborate to you guys that it's not that you shouldn't know these things, but I really feel like these are like common things, you know, like with the skill set, the money, and of course your hair type. Like that's why I'm so descriptive, which I know some people are probably annoyed by, but I'm very descriptive. And I can say I'm very descriptive in like what like my hair texture is. I think at one point I was putting low porosity, so you guys can know like certain hairstyles the success of certain hairstyles are dependent on your hair type. And that's dense, fine, combination, coarse, or not. Because I feel like even with something as simple as a bun, like not all buns are created equally. You know, not all buns are going to slick down the same. So with that being said, like I'm not gonna sit here and tell you you can just put on like Eco Style or gel or whatever, and then put water on it and then go out the door. That's not going to work for type 4. You need a primary base conditioner. You need a gel to hold it in place if you live in South Florida or in, anywhere where the temperature is above 70 degrees at all times, so basically the South, like, you need protection. Like, so it's just kind of like, you need to call 1-800-411-PAIN, but it's just one of the things where it's like, I don't want this to discourage you, but I do want you guys to be aware, because I feel like I said, I feel like I'm bringing more of a truth to the natural hair community. I don't feel like there's a lot of that going on out there. I feel like there's a lot of, okay, it's just a cash grab. I'm just going to sell this product. It's like, I'm very real with you. If I can't do something, I will put in the comments and say, I can't do this, So that's why I said, like, I'm not afraid to say I don't know how to do something. I have nothing to prove. I've proven it in my 20s. I'm relaxing now. But for the most part, I would definitely say that my final thoughts was that don't let this discourage you. But if you do make a choice about your hair, remember, it's your choice. So don't forget to subscribe, share, and